Hey there, thanks for joining me. My name's Teebor. This is Empyrion Galactic Survival, and we are going to build a base. So, I've decided to clear some of this stuff out, and you'll see why in a moment. We're going to produce a base starter, which just requires a core. You get a core when you land on the planet. And then I'm going to go into my tech tree by pressing F3. I'm going to miscellaneous, and I'm going to get a cargo box block. And I may as well unlock the small ammo box as well whilst I'm here. Let's just open this again. So there is our base starter. Let me grab some of the more interesting stuff whilst I'm in here. Okay, that will do for the moment. Should come back for the rest. And hop on the bike. Oh, bit of a strange camera angle. Okay, now these bikes are a little bit gutless, to be perfectly honest, and they do struggle to go up hills. But they are pretty quick. Okay, let's unbike. Now I should be able to place this down almost anywhere. As long as it's not within a certain range of this base. So we're going to start setting up shop. Let's see. We'll start setting up shop round about here-ish, I think. Blonk. Created new base. Successfully created base. Alright, all looks quiet so far. I'm not going to panic too much. There's my torch. So this is what the core looks like. This is what we were looking for earlier. And we couldn't find one. It's probably going to be in red, I think, if it's for the alien factions. Or another faction except for mine. And if this gets destroyed, basically my base is wrecked. But we'll make do with what we got for the moment. Now, I've done something incredibly stupid. I've come all the way over here. And I haven't built the stuff that I needed to build first. So let's come in here. Let's open one of these cargo boxes. And we're just going to offload a bunch of this stuff. Get it out of the way. Okay, that's good. That will do. We can come back for that. Try and figure this out later as to where that core is. So let's grab my motorbike. Ah, friendly aliens. Let's see them on the way past. Oh, it's so hard to see in the dark. Let's see if I can just tweak up my gamma slightly. Right, hopefully that'll help things slightly. It helps me a little bit anyway. Those are Promethean walls. We don't want to go there. We're looking for our constructor, which I left somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. I can see it on the radar, just wasn't sure where it was. Okay. Let's put back in this stuff. We want to make I can't make them in here. That's annoying. We'll make some concrete blocks. Don't take very long to make. We'll do 3 more of those. And let's see what we need to make the large constructor, because that's going to be our next step. Large constructor and a generator. Oh, and a fuel tank as well. Wow, we're going to need lots, aren't we? Large constructor, 2 control devices, 5 electronics. 2 control devices, 5 electronics. Actually, we don't need to build the electronics, do we? Oh well. They're built now. And some metal components and 4 cables. 4 and some metal components. Once these get built, oh, we still need some more metal components. What? There we go. 1 large constructor. And we need... We should build the small generator first. So we need a computer and 2 control devices. 2 control devices and a computer, which we can't build because we need more control devices and some metal components. So painfully slow. So I'll take the large constructor out. Take those concrete blocks out. Okay, so we needed 1 more computer and a bunch of metal components. So build the computer and then 2 stacks of metal components. We still need metal components. Okay. Okay, there's our small generator. So now we just need 4... Right, so let's do electronics first. So 4 electronics. 4 metal components and 3 cables. Once we've got these built, this is our basics and we can actually start to build a base up. Our small generator, we just need the tank. Come on. Okay, there's our fuel tank. Let's just grab odds and ends out of here that we might need. Oh, no, let's put that back and take the steel plates. Okay, it's starting to get towards morning. Oh, we're going swimming. Pop the helmet on, thank you. Where did my motorbike end up? I can't pick it up because I've got too much stuff in my inventory. What can I drop? I'll drop the flashlight, don't need that. I'd rather have my motorbike back, please. Thank you. Okay, let's put my motorbike down. Grab my flashlight. Right, let's just park here. So, blocks. We're now going to place some base blocks. Or as we would do if it wasn't pitch black over here. This is so dark. Right, let's get my torch out. There's the core. Let's put down some work lights. This might make it a little bit easier for people to see what's going on. Okay, that should be a little bit better. We can now get at least some light. So I'm sorry if it's a little bit too dark. Now then, blocks. We're going to place some blocks. And I could have talked about it whilst I was doing those, but what we're going to just look at... Sorry, I'm just going to eat something because my food's a bit low. Concrete blocks. Blocks actually, or for the most part, represent a selection of blocks of different shapes. So by right-clicking with a block, you get a whole selection of different block types that can come up. All kinds of different shapes. You can get curved, you've got rounded, all kinds of things. We're just going to use a basic cube shape for the moment, just to give us a platform to work from. There we go. Now we need to place our constructor. So we will put that, if I can land myself properly, here. Now we want to rotate it because it's not in the correct orientation for what I want to do at the moment. Now we can do this by using the home and end keys. These will rotate around the axis, and the axis is indicated by that green line. We can change the axis if we want by using the delete and insert keys. And you can see the change of axis there. And we can also kind of step it up and down, or towards us in this case, or we can step it up by using the page up and page down keys. So let me just place that there. That completes the build the large constructor. And I should be able to open it and unload a load of stuff into here. So we can still access it even though there's no power. Now we are going to need to place the fuel tank and the generator. Now, normally I would place the generator underground or somewhere better protected, but for this time I am just going to place it there. And we're going to kind of build around it. And we're going to put the fuel tank there, which is needed to power the generator. And we should now be able to activate the base. What I'm going to do, before we do that, is we're going to make one more trip. So this is going to be a slightly longer episode than the rest. I got stuck on a work light there. How ridiculous is that? And hopefully if I can try and not plunge the bike into the water this time. Where is my constructor? There it is. Oh. And he goes and plunks the bike straight into the water again. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Let's get the bike back down onto the ground. Let's pick up this. It's now empty. Okay, put that down. Let's go. So the drones don't give you very long once you start to get your base built before they will start to attack. Now, we haven't powered the base on yet or anything like that. It hasn't got any way to defend itself. So it's going to be relying entirely upon me to defend it. Now if we were going to be playing this on a server, obviously I'd be very keen to make sure it's defended, and we're going to do that in a few minutes. So let's just put some fuel in here. Where are they? There we go, fuel packs. Let's put the last of the materials away. That's fine, we don't need to carry anything else with us. It's all looking fairly quiet at the moment, so if I press P now, this gives me access to the control panel for the base. I can set this as my home. I can change my faction to allow other people to access the base if they want to. So I can create a faction, or I'll just leave it as public, obviously, where people can come here and use various facilities. There is our first drone coming in. Now, it may only just be one. Make sure we loot it. Going to grab that corn dog as well, since I'm a little bit lacking on food right now. Okay, so that's just making sure that we're all good. Right, let's just put the stuff away that was got off the drone. So I press P again, bring up the thing, and we can power it on. We can actually power it on without having to go into the base screen by hitting Y. Which successfully completes the activation of the base, and means that we are now live and we can now build. And as you can see on the right hand side there, it says equip your base stage 2, add a turret and ammo box, add O2 and food production. So that's going to be for the next video. I will see you then. Bye bye for now.